Hey, hello there, guys. Hope this video finds you well. So this is a quick video to help you get started with Price Finder Indicator. I'm going to present you a little bit of the basics and also tell you how to configure the indicator to work with the multiple time frames approach. Okay, so first things first, what we have here is Bitcoin 90 minutes time frame. We can see that Bitcoin the price found support here at this green band, and it's trying to cross this to the other side, and this is going to be something we're going to talk about and finding some trouble here in the middle of the way. So this is these are basically the structure here is composed by what I call the expansion threshold bands, which are these two, the green one for support and the red one for resistance. So when price reaches these bands, the concept is that it's probably going to have a hard time continuing past that. Of course, if it's a red one, it's we'll probably see more bearish activity over here. If it's the green one, we'll see more bullish activity over here. So this basically defines a sort of a range for price to work. In this case here, as we can see, we probably have a large scale consolidation, meaning that like from 37K to 29K defined by this time frame. And so price is having trouble either crossing to the upside and crossing to the downside. And this is something that consolidations are pretty characteristic of a consolidation, and an indicator helps you see that. Of course, when price is really trending up, the uptrend is really going to be strong, and the upper limits are not going really to be able to hold price. So you will see the upper limits sort of really moving and rising with price. But if you see something like this, even here, since we were trying to test the all-time highs here, the upper limit was not enough to hold price, at least for some time. So but again, it eventually became strong and sent price back down. So this is really how these bands work. So if you are in an uptrend, the lower thresholds, or the lower threshold bands are going to be strong, and the upper ones will going to be soft or weak. And if you have a downtrend, it's going to be the opposite. The lower thresholds will be weak, and the upper ones will be strong. This band that we see in the middle is what I call the trend band, or the local trend band. Is really something to help you see, okay, inside this structure, what is the trend of the price, right? So okay, we are inside of this huge structure, but what is price likely going to do inside here? And so if we have this sort of situation, of course, you see there's an uptrend in place, and price is really trying to go higher and higher, and it will eventually, once it gets inside of this trend band, it's probably going to have some trouble breaking it, and will resume the trend again. If the band starts to get really small and crossing down, crossing up, it means that, all right, for from the 90 minutes standpoint, there is really no trend like here. So pretty much no trend. So no, even if you can consider there's no uptrend in place, and that creates the scenario that opens up the possibility for a down move, right? The lack of an uptrend, or a consolidation from this standpoint. Okay, but you may ask, okay, so but why? What about these levels here, right? Because I see price sort of navigating here, and and why is it that it stopped here? Okay. Well, this is something that I can talk about initially by just changing the time frame to a smaller one. And in this case, since I already have made the research and so on, it's pretty simple. It's just you look what's working from an empirical standpoint. We can see that this was the work of the 45 minutes time frame, right? So you can see that the 45 minutes time frame was really working here, and it supported price over here. Its trend band rejected price initially. Price came down again, found a little bit higher support, managed to get inside the trend band again, which is good for a reversal. Managed to cross above, golden cross over here. This is all good. Again, managed to break the 45 minutes upper threshold. So this is really an interesting scenario for an uptrend here. That's why bars are painted green here, meaning that price is in a better um, uh, situation for a bullish trend, right? And once price gets back inside of the band, we start to see price bars being painted in orange, or yeah, basically orange. All right. And as we can see here, as price start to close the lower side of the consolidation for the 45 minutes, or the structure for the 45 minutes started to paint bars as red, signaling that a downtrend was approaching, or at least risking a downtrend, right? And it really got confirmed once we got the support broken. So basically, this is a good example of how you can see this, like price was working inside this structure, the upper limit was soft, price was managing to conquer higher and higher. We know that this was a target. This is something for another video, but anyways, since it hit the target, started to retrace, and this is it. Basically, first one, it found support, more consistent support was 45. All right, we worked with 45 and tried to recover the uptrend. Didn't succeed. More sideways, da, da, da. All right, didn't manage to recover the uptrend. Starts the downtrend. But as we saw earlier, we saw that price found support here at 90 minutes, right? So the indicator is really good to help you also see these multiple time frames working together, right? One thing for us to do here is really simple, to use the multiple time frames feature. You just deploy the indicator one or more times, and what you can do is come here and change the time frame for the one you like, right? In this case, we saw 90 minutes. 90 minutes, really the double of the 45, which was holding price, which is something really interesting to see from a mathematical standpoint. Of course, as you can see initially here, there's a little clutter in the chart, so we can clean this up. We can start by, for example, removing the trend band for 90 minutes. Let's use just the 45. This is something that you can make your own preference about. And I can use just the backgrounds, for example, regarding the 90 minutes upper threshold or resistance, right? So this becomes a really good chart to work with, clean enough, and you are able to pretty much see what's going on here, right? Now price is looking for support from the 45. This support, right, became loose and started to work as a resistance. And once price found the 91, which was firm, and managed to hold it, now the 45 one is starting to build momentum again, and let's see if it manages to hold price over here. For now, the first touches are being able to hold, but still this becomes a fight between the trend band and this newly built 45 minutes support. If this is strong, what happens is that the chances increase for price to come to retest the top of the trend band here, or maybe the middle or the top. And eventually, if this is really good, price will manage to cross to the other side. And this is something important to consider, right? Price Once price reaches an interest a relevant support, the basic approach is that it will try to reach the other side of that structure. So, what price is trying to do here is to reach the 90 minutes upper threshold, really like a ping pong game, right? Price is navigating inside the 90-minute structure, since, of course, market made the structure to expand to a 90 minutes size. And of course, this is pretty large, lots of volatility. So this is of course good for us who trade this. Okay. So, but of course, for us to get there, the middle guy here needs to agree. Let's see if it does that. Okay. But in general, this is a good, I think, a good introduction. I think it was good for you to just know a little something else here, still inside this concept of the multiple time frames, which is the research process. Okay, so for example, we see that there's a pin here, a pivot, and but it's floating when once we consider the 45 minutes times frame that we are looking at. So it's not either 90 45, of course not anything larger than that, so it's something smaller than that, which played a role to support price here. And if price was supported here, it means that if price meets the same support again in the future, there's a chance, it's not a guarantee, of course, but there's a chance for price to find support again. So for us to go after this, we can come here, copy the indicator again, and deploy it one more time, and go for a little research. And of course, I'll save your time and say that this was a 20 minutes time frame, which did the magic at that point over here. And as we're going to see in a moment, all right, there it is. And as you can see here, price really got this support over here, and it was good enough one more time over here, right? So you can see that price found support again in from the 20 minutes support band or lower threshold band, right? So this is something you can do to help you anticipate potential new supports or new resistances and so on. Since this is a major uptrend, we've been using a lot of this to help us find the potential dips, and this is good. Of course, here we got death cross, so probably not a good idea to hold this. So this potential bounce here was good for a scalp, but not more than this. But if you bought this one, for example, and if I would come further back here, you would see that 20 minutes was really respected more times, as well as 15. So buying the dips for the 15 and 20 minute supports during this major uptrend was really great to get the real bottoms and just boost back up. It was a beautiful thing to see many times it worked. So again, this is it. Don't want to make this video too large. Appreciate your trying your using Price Finder. If you want to know more, please get in contact with me through either TradingView or Telegram or Twitter. And if you are using this, even if in the trial license, you are entitled to be part of the membership group in Telegram, so you will get more information and more in-depth usages of the indicator as well. Okay, so this is good for you to learn more ways to use this. Again, thank you very much for your time. Best of success, and see you soon. Bye bye.